Top 10 new games of September 2022. Every month there are lots of games being released to different platforms like PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox 360 and Xbox Series, etc. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below saying I subscribe for regular videos on gaming and optimizing computers. So without further ado, these are the 10 new games that you need to pay attention to in September of 2022. So let's get it. Alright, number 10 is Metal Hellsinger. This is a rhythm FPS game. This game looks like an old school Doom with new school and enhanced graphics, and if you can hell shoot to the beat, you are better off. Basically, the more you're in sync with the rhythm, the more destruction you will cause. And the more destruction, the more damage, the more fun the game is, right? This looks like a high-paced shooter that contains a lot of features and components from the recent Doom resurgence. But in my opinion, it comes off a little bit old school. But this is a different kind of FPS game. This is not your typical FPS game. It's one of those games that I reckon would turn out to be really awesome. Actually, there is a demo to play. I downloaded it, but I think I didn't play it enough to really give you an accurate judgment on the game itself. But one thing's for sure, I did enjoy the game. It'll come out on PC, Xbox Series, and PS5 on the 15th of September. Alright, at number 9, it's No Place For Bravery. This is a game that is kind of similar to Sekiro and Dark Souls, but of course it has its own unique identity. It is indeed a nice looking game. This is slightly similar to Sekiro because of the posture meter. You can bring them down posture wise and then execute them, and that's very Sekiro-like. The game is also somewhat like Metroidvania, a genre action-adventure video game focused on guided non-linearity and utility-gated exploration and progression. I'm so excited for this. It's kind of a unique game. It's in 2D, and I think it looks like a fantastic game. This is coming up on Switch and PC on the 22nd of September. Okay, the next one is Last of Us. Yes, it has been remade already. For me, the version that was on PS4 Pro was decent looking version of the game already. However, Last of Us 2 is significantly way better looking game. And now with this remake, The Last of Us Part 1 looks as good. I know that there's gonna be a lot of people who's gonna be like, this has been released too many times already, but I think the reason for this was both original and the remake still has that kind of look where the video games lighting are not really that good compared to the new games right now. I think what they're trying to do is to get the lighting look like real. Well, that's based on my opinion. This will come out on September 2nd on PS5. Alright, at number 7 it's Valkyrie Elysium. The original version of this game was released way back on the PlayStation. It was released on PSP as well way back 2006. For me, it's actually a pretty decent game. Valkyrie Elysium is the 5th game to be released in the series. They completely removed the turn-based combat in favor of an action RPG style combat game. It looks like Japanese action type game. There are some elements in the game that says so. This looks like a pretty interesting game altogether. This will be released on PlayStation on the 25th of September. Alright, number 6 on the list is DioField Chronicle. It's a strategy RPG type of game. Creator is one of my favorites. It's Square Enix. Shout out to Square Enix. Thank you for making games like Chrono Trigger, Kingdom of Hearts, Dragon Quest, and of course the Final Fantasy series. Can't mention all the games, but these are some of the most popular games that Square Enix made. There's a demo already that was made for DioField Chronicle. It came out already. I highly recommend it to try it. This is an epic tale of war and honor, featuring unique and beautiful world that blends fantasy, medieval, and modern day influences, and a deep yet innovative real-time battle system as well. The battles in the game are defined by real-time assessment of the battlefield condition and issuing decisive orders that takes advantage of your troops, strengths, and weaknesses to gain advantage over your foe. Make a clever use of a variety of skills as well, classes and equipment to complete your mission. This game will come out um, at almost all platforms on the 22nd. Alright, at number 5, it's Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 has similar gameplay to the previous entries in the series, which have both been third-person shooters. Returning from the previous game is the ability for players to choose between Inklings and Octolings as their player character. They wield weaponry that shoots colored inks. Each weapon type has different abilities. For example, rollers. They're like large paint rollers that can cover large amount of area in ink, but are generally limited to close range combat. While chargers are sniper rifle like weapons, and it has a long range capability but are less effective on painting the ground. This will come out on Switch on the 9th. Okay, next one on the list is Soulstice. This is a dark fantasy looking type of game in my perspective. This kind of reminded me as well of games like Nier Automata and DMC. Capcom type stuff, if you know what I mean. Just a little info about this game. The ghost that is following you around is actually your little sister. She does assist you in combat, but also is essentially the major catalyst for all the puzzles of the game. Soulstice will come out on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series on the 20th of September. Alright, third on the list is Isonzo. It's a squad-based multiplayer first-person shooter video game set during World War I. It is a standalone expansion to Verdun. Isonzo is inspired by several battles of Isonzo in North Italy. The game includes historically accurate World War I weapons, authentic uniforms and equipment, detailed injury and war modeling, and maps based on real battlefields of the Italian front. The game runs on Unity Engine and was developed by independent studios M2H and Blackmail Games. It is set to launch on the 13th of September on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC or Windows. Okay, number 2 is Return to Monkey Island. This is like a return to the old point and click kind of game. Return to Monkey Island is an unexpected thrilling return of series creator Ron Gilbert that continues the story of the legendary adventure games The Secret of Monkey Island and the Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. It was developed with in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. The usual warm accommodation was returned to point-and-click swashbuckling, bringing the classic point-and-click gameplay to the modern day. Intrepid pirates will solve puzzles and explore the island with clever evolution of classic adventure game controls, context-sensitive interactions, reactive dialogue trees, and easy-to-use inventory system make pirating a breeze. This will come out on Switch on PC on September 19. And finally, the number 1 is Steelrising. It's like an eclectic, eccentric looking action RPG game. In Paris in 1789, the French Revolution has been suppressed by bloodshed by Louis XVI and his merciless mechanical army, Aegis. A mysterious automation masterpiece must confront the king's army alone to save history in this challenging action RPG. You'll be some kind of an automation robot thingy, and you'll be the one to take down the army all by yourself. This will come out on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC on the 8th of September. Okay, that's it for the top 10 video games that will come out this September. Also watch out for games like NBA 2K23, FIFA 2K23, Moonscars, Outer Wilds, and Temtem. Those are just some of the games that will come out, awesome games that will come out next month. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for regular videos and how to fix and optimize your computer as well as gaming content. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Peace.